Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be talking for a few minutes. And today is God, the first time in months. Well, I mean, what day is it? I forgot. I think it's September. Well, by the time you hear this, it's not going to be September, so just I keep forgetting. Because a lot of starting over. Anyway, I haven't gone out to a restaurant in a long time, very long time, because the lockdown. Obviously, that's the reason why. Wait, are you gonna explain what a lockdown is? They know what a lockdown is. Sorry. Anyway, I used to get sushi. Like me and Bridget used to get sushi like sometimes twice a week. You know, it was like a regular thing because sushi is really good. And just haven't gotten it since everything's been closed down. But now, restaurants are, I don't know, because they're open and then next week they're closed. But anyway, so the restaurant, the sushi place that we would go to all the time is Kabuki by the Foxwoods Mall. But to me, it's stupid because I haven't been inside. The only thing I know is that you can definitely order takeout from it, but it's like I don't know if it's one of the restaurants where you're allowed to still eat inside. It's just that they can only have so many people, which makes no sense because it's like, what's the difference between 50 people eating in a restaurant and 25 people eating in a restaurant? There is no difference. And then the thing is, to go in, you have to wear a mask. But when you sit down to eat, you take your mask off. So what's the point of even wearing the mask? Like, the whole thing just makes no sense. So I refuse to participate in the stupidity of this mask in a restaurant bullshit. So that's why we haven't gone out to have sushi. But like Ralph's, they sell sushi and it's just like the restaurant sushi, except it's cold, I guess. Well, because some dishes are hot. God, I haven't had sushi in so long, I forgot the names of it. But like the soft shell crab roll, like it's usually hot because they fried the soft shell crab. But anyway, Ralph sells the same quality of sushi. It's just you literally get, because I've analyzed it because I have no life. You get maybe one slice less, and it costs $2 more. Which in the end, it comes out even because it's you got the tip at the restaurant. Usually at the restaurant, at least for me, you usually buy alcohol, so that's wasted money. So you kind of break out even. So we're just gonna go to Ralph's and get a couple things of sushi and then bring it back home, or we could go to Mitsuwa. And the thing is, I don't, because Mitsuwa is a supermarket, but it's also a place you can eat inside. So I don't feel like researching the rules of because I just think it's stupid. Like if something's stupid, I don't waste my time on it. Trust me, there's a lot of ex-girlfriends who are probably talking shit about me, going like, he didn't even know my last name or what color my eyes were. That's because I thought you were stupid, and I didn't want to waste my time on committing trivial things about you to my memory. Yes, your last name is trivial if I don't like it. And yes, your eyes are trivial if I'm just looking at your ass. Like, I've had girlfriends where I'm just their boyfriend because I'm looking at their ass all the time. I've had some girlfriends with some nice asses. And I've had some girlfriends with some nice parts. And I was really just focused on those parts instead of, the person, which is horrible to say, but it's honest. Okay? Anyway, so we're going to go to Ralph's. And, I've worked at a restaurant, not a restaurant, I've worked at a restaurant before, but I worked at a food, God, I can't talk, I worked at a supermarket chain, I think it was Pavilions, and so, they have a sushi section, they actually train the people, they send them to, a certain school, they learn how to be a sushi chef, so, the people making it are qualified. So, it has the stigma of being Ralph's, but it's just as good. I've had it. It's just as good as the restaurant. Just whatever. So, looking forward to that just because I haven't had it. And I want to see it be a step above gas station. And I've never had sushi from a gas station. If you have, you're an idiot. Actually, if you've had any food from a gas station, you're most likely fat. So you probably you probably deserve what you get. But I remember I had a friend, and I say had a friend because she's not a friend. Choha. She's a Korean, but she lives in Japan, but she visits America a lot. And I remember she was in New York, and like I guess going to AM/PM is like a cultural experience. So she was like taking 1,000 pictures in AM/PM, and so she ate like a hamburger from there. And of course, she got sick because of course the hamburger was bad. And I'm just like, none of your American friends who are with you was like, it is a bad idea. Like, yeah, there's certain foods you don't eat from certain places, but like trash cans, AM/PM, you just don't eat food from them. And that's just my opinion. You don't have to take it, but most of my opinions are facts, so take it. Anyway. But so I don't know if that's good or bad. That it's the only thing I'm looking forward to today. But there's nothing else going on. Nothing else going on. Like still like trying to get a job at a place that the government can't close down. So it's just mostly just supermarkets. And I have applied to work at the Trader Joe's by my house literally 20 times. I mean, just throughout the time it's been there, like not just the past couple of months, just literally 20 times. 20 times the same thing. Thanks for applying. But so I don't know what, I guess 2 years experience. Once again, I said before, 2 years experience stocking shelves is not enough to work at Trader Joe's. So I don't know what I have to do on my resume. Because it's like anything else on my resume is not related to the job. It's like at Trader Joe's, part of the job is stocking shelves. I have experience stocking shelves. I guess that's not enough. So I'm gonna write a letter to corporate going, what the fuck? Exactly. Because that's gonna open up doors. A random letter from a random guy going, what the fuck? What do you mean you're not a mind reader? You don't know what I'm saying when I just say what the fuck? Yeah, I'm just gonna write a letter going, what the fuck? That's it. And watch me get the job. They're like, oh, we know what this person's talking about. See, that's how you know you've been hanging around too many women when you just assume that like, a total stranger can read your mind. What do you mean you don't know what I'm thinking about? I thought you knew me. What do you mean? You're supposed to know exactly what I'm thinking. You don't know me. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, having those girlfriend flashbacks. Oh my god, I had a girlfriend. I'm at my house. She calls me. Her name is does her name matter? Whatever. Anyway, she's like Frank, I want to make you lunch. Come over. So I came over, and this guy. So she's like, what do you want? I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I've never seen her cook food. I've never seen, the only thing I've seen her eat, like, God, like I've seen her eat like her parents' leftovers. Like I've never seen her, because I've hung out with this person all day, obviously, and I've never seen her go like, I'm gonna go make myself something to eat real quick, like, and then I don't eat a lot anyway, so I wasn't wrong with it. But anyway, so I'm like, I don't want a person who probably doesn't know how to boil water cooking me food. So I'm just like, well, what's something you can't mess up? Because, and so she thinks I'm being funny. And I'm just like, well, we got to eat. She's like, well, we got spaghetti. I'm like, oh, sure, like, make me some spaghetti. So, like, she made me some spaghetti. And, she, boils it, puts it in the colander, and then runs cold water over it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm breaking up with her. Who runs cold water over spaghetti you just made? I don't know. To me, that's foreign. To me, you just put it in the bowl and you put spaghetti sauce on it. After that, you don't like run cold water on it. The whole point of it is so it's hot. I mean, it was still hot, but it just like, I'm just like, well, I don't know this person. I don't like this person anymore. Her running cold water on the spaghetti in the colander after it was done just made me not like her, and that's sad. So yeah, like I've broken up with women over weird stuff. Like I remember I had a girlfriend named Helena. And like I'm at work, and this girl named Rashi, I don't know, she's Indian. She's gorgeous. Like she was like Miss India. I forgot, like I'm sorry, like she was in the Miss India pageant, so she's that good looking that she could be in a national beauty pageant, and I think she placed eighth, which is amazing. Like, but like that, that's how good looking she was. And so she walks by me and she's like, "Hey Frank, do you want to like be my tennis partner?" I broke up with my girlfriend that second. That second I broke up with my girlfriend, all because this hot ass chick asked me to be her tennis partner. So like I am dating material. Like no man, I'm all about upgrade. Man, like women do it all the time. Like women will break up with you because they found a guy that makes more money, or at least in my case, or like they'll break up with you because like they found like a jerk because you're too nice. And I've never had that problem because I'm always the jerk actually. But yeah, so I have no problem upgrading, and like I'm a looks guy. So if I have a girlfriend and a better looking girl shows interest in me, I break up with them. Not even kidding. And if I don't break up, I totally cheat. Because, like, what's the point? You got to upgrade. So I like girls that are good looking. So if I have a girlfriend and a better looking girl hits on me, it's over. This is how it is. Like, it's all about improvement. But it's not about self-improvement. It's improving the spot you put your penis. So it's like, I want a better looking vagina that's connected to a better looking... I'm just saying, if a chick's hotter than the current girl I'm with, I'm leaving. Okay, that's just how it is. But I make no secret about it because a girl that likes me is going to ask me about a past relationship. I'm going to say, "Oh yeah, I had a girlfriend, but like I broke up with her because this hotter chick started talking to me." So it's like what's going to happen, but you still date me because like, oh he's mean, he's a bad boy. Nah, I'm not really. I'm just a guy who likes looking at shit. I like pretty things. I mean, who doesn't like pretty things? Who doesn't like prettier things than the pretty thing you're with? Exactly. It's like, trust me, you got nothing to say that's going to keep my interest, so your looks are going to keep my interest, okay? So, yeah, don't suffer, because if you suffer, you suffer well, and it's pointless. Don't be good at suffering. Move on. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later.